Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Kate's Creative Space. I'm Kate, and in today's video we are opening 4 new Christmas diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club's newest Christmas release. So let's get on into it. So I got 4 diamond paintings from the Diamond Art Club new release, and my mom purchased 2. And unfortunately, 2 of my 4 kits are not here yet. So since I'm not exactly sure when they are gonna be here, I'm gonna go ahead and do this video with the 4 kits that I got. And then later in the week, I might have a part 2 with 2 or 3 other Christmas kits in it. So we are gonna start with my mom's 2, and then we will look at the 2 that I got. So the first one that I'm gonna open up for you guys here today is Penguin Snow Day by Donna Gelsinger. This is a round kit that is 22 by 29 inches or 55.6 by 73.7 centimeters. It is 73 colors, 4 ABs, and 7 fairy dust diamonds for 54,136 drills. I'm really excited to open this because 11 special drills is crazy. 7 fairy dust drills is going to be absolutely beautiful. I should have prefaced this video by saying these kits were all bought from the new Diamond Art Club Christmas release. They released 40 Christmas kits a couple weeks ago, like a week ago, I'd say. And some of them are still in stock, but some of them are definitely out of stock. But I will have all the kits linked down below. You can click on them and then check. You can like click a button for them to email you when they come back in stock, and you can definitely just check out for restocks for these kits. I'm not exactly sure which ones are in stock and which ones aren't, but I will have them linked down below. Okay, so the new kits came with a new feature, and that is this sleeve that is on top of the box here. And I think they do this, it's like a removable sleeve. I think they are doing this so that they only have to make 2 different kinds of boxes, the round and the square box, and then they'll just slide the sleeve over it, and then that's where you get the wraparound picture, you get the information here on the end, and then the end where they normally have it printed, it's now like a sticker that they have sitting here. I'm a little bummed because the picture is a lot smaller now, which is weird because the sticker is really big. But the picture is really tiny. I'm not a big fan of how small that image is now, but I get it. I mean, it's just for stacking boxes purposes, so it's not like you need it that much. You still do get your information of dimensions and stuff. Honestly, as far as this sleeve goes, I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it, mostly because I just don't like change. I feel like if these slid off, you could get confused, but you do have that sticker on the bottom. So is it the end of the world? No, they're not changing the quality of the kits. They're not changing anything like that. I do kind of like the idea of keeping these, like pulling the sleeve part off and then being able to get rid of my boxes on the kits that I've worked on, because I have kept every box of every diamond painting I've ever done, which is such a waste of space. So maybe from now on I can get rid of the boxes and just keep the little sleeves. So maybe it's a good thing. At the end of the day, it's not life-altering though. So let me know down in the comments how you feel about the new sleeve. Are we liking it? Are we not liking it? I will say it's kind of funny that they have the How It Works printed on there, but it's also printed on the box too, so that's on there twice. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the new feature of the box. For me, it doesn't really kill me because it's not that big of a feature for me. Okay, so you do still have the insert that comes out of the box. I'm going to go over the details of this kit, and then we will skip more of the details on the other 3 kits since they'll all be the same. But you do get the insert, you get the thank you for your purchase, you get the diamond painting in the dust cover, and you get the toolkit. So we'll look at all this stuff on this kit here. We'll start with the toolkit. You get one of these in every kit. They are all the same. You get lots of fun goodies though. So you'll get the Twist and Pick pen, exclusive to Diamond Art Club. These are filled with a clear wax that you twist to make the wax come out. And then you can use it to diamond paint with, and then instead of constantly dipping it into a wax or putty to refill it, you just twist it to refill it. And then the pen itself can also be refilled with wax or putty. It comes with a 4-placer on the end. You get a bag of baggies, handy for extra drills or special drills or whatever you want to kit up with it. You get a tray. The tray is my favorite. It comes with a lid and a stopper so your diamonds don't spill out. I love these because they're stackable and I just think they're a really good tray. I use the tray every time I diamond paint. So I'm hoping eventually to collect enough and to have a permanent place to diamond paint where I could kit up at least some of my drills in the trays and just pull the tray out, open it, use it, and put it back. I think that'd be such a cool way. If you had a permanent diamond painting setup, my diamond painting setup's like my living room where I can't have it all out all the time. But if you had a permanent setup, I think these trays would be really cool to collect and have them for. Inside the tray, they give you a 7-placer. You can switch that on the end of your twist and pick pen. They give you more of that clear wax that's in your pen, so you can load up your multi-placer with it or refill it. And then they give you the OG pink heart wax, which I appreciate because I love the OG pink heart wax and use it every day. Okay, so that is the toolkit. Slide that back. And then we will take a look at the thank you for your purchase little pamphlet here. Inside here, we'll have our stickers. Okay. They just say thank you. There's their socials. And when you open it up, it gives you your Treasure Quest card. This one's a silver card. I'm so excited. My mom's going to love that. I love when they give you silver with the snowman because I feel like the silver outline and the border there pairs really well with the snowman look. So these are a secondary reward system done by Diamond Art Club. You can get bronze, silver, gold, or black. Most commonly you will get bronze. Spoiler alert. Everything else you're going to see today is bronze. And you can redeem them for gift cards or eventually even a custom diamond painting. I do have a video where I explain everything about Treasure Quest cards. I'll have it linked down below so you can get all the details about it if you're interested. Also, you open it up, you get step-by-step diamond painting instructions, tips and tricks, their socials, kit contents, and an invitation to their VIP Facebook group, which is really a fun little group to be a part of. There is our original artwork with a sticker for a start and end date and a sticker with all of your details, 73 colors, rounds, and that artwork's so beautiful. I cannot wait to see where all those specials are going to be. When you open it up, you get your color story. These are all individually cut, so you can stick them on to whatever you're choosing to kit up your diamonds into, whether it be bottles or drills or extra trays or whatever you want. They are all individually cut and easy right there for access. And then we'll look at the specials. I'm not going to be able to find all these specials on the canvas today, but let's just look at what the colors are. The ABs are a green, a pink, an orange, and a dark blue. And then our fairy dust are a brown, it's kind of like a rusty reddish brown, a green, a beautiful turquoise, a dark blue, 2 other shades, like another kind of darker shade, but lighter than the dark blue, if that makes sense, a darker turquoise, and then a white. I bet you that sky is going to be so full of fairy dust. I cannot wait to see it. Okay. We'll open up the dust cover here and we'll pull out the drills next and look at the drills. So the color story gives you a good idea of what colors are in there, but the drills really show you because they'll show you the quantities of what you're getting. I bet you it's going to be the most beautiful blue drill pack. Wow, that is so pretty. Wow. Gorgeous. That is like the most pretty winter scene that you'll ever find. We'll look in here for some specials. Here is our white fairy dust that I was talking about. And let's see, here's the dark blue fairy dust. Here's the blue AB. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. I fumble that every time I say it. They are reminiscent of the Northern Lights with the coarse glitter coating on them, and that's why they call them that. Fairy dust is more of like a fairy glitter coating of like a very lighter kind of glitter coating. Less obvious, but a subtle special drill. I actually love fairy dust drills. I think they shimmer just right without being too much. And I love ABs too. There's a time and place for all of them for sure. There's your green fairy dust here. Let's see if I can find any more. There's 7 of them in there, which is insane. There's a pink AB hiding behind, let's see if I can get its focus above my thumbnail there. Wow, such a gorgeous drill. Look at this, this dark blue is not a special color, but it's going to be really pretty in the sky too. Super pretty. Okay. we are going to flip the canvas and fold it backwards. Diamond Art Club canvases are made... Oh, there's a stain on there. I wonder if that came from my table. I wiped it really good before we started, but... Anyways, it is made from poured glue, Diamond Art Club's canvases. So it's perfectly safe to fold it back like this. I'm doing this just so it lies a little bit flatter for the camera for you guys. But if you pull them out at home, they will flatten on their own. Okay. Let's take a look, guys. I'm so excited to see this one. The problem with seeing my mom's kits, though, are I always want to keep them. Here we go. So pretty. Oh, my goodness. That sky is gorgeous. Okay, here's the whole thing in frame for you guys. A picture of the whole thing. Super beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, because it's like the sky is a slight bit intimidating when you see it on the box because you think it's all that color blocking, but there's so many hues of blue in there that it's not a ton of color blocking at all. Like over here, it's overwhelming because it's a lot of blue, but color blocking, if you're not familiar, this is a good example here of color blocking where it's all one symbol and you're going to have that color in your tray for a lot longer. You can multi-place it or just chug along with your single placer and get it done. Where as confetti is an example like right here where you have tons of colors and you're going to be swapping out your color in your tray quite often to get all of that done. Takes a little bit more time obviously to get it done, but it shows more detail. So I love kits that have a combination of both. I definitely love confetti, but the color blocking serves its purpose too. You do get some color blocking in this kit, like right here in the sky. This is a lot of one color, probably those 2 big bags of that navy I showed you. And then there's some examples down here like on the snowman's body of color blocking, but nothing too intimidating I feel like with this kit. The bottom snow here has a lot of different shading, so it's not very color blocky at all. And then the snowman scarf is adorable. Look at those penguins. Look how cute they are. Oh, this one is so much fun. I feel like this would be the perfect January kit to work on. I love it. My mom collects snowmen. She has collected snowmen my entire life. And I love this time of year because she pulls them out. And I'm talking hundreds and hundreds of snowmen. And she decorates her whole house with them. So it's not surprising, one, that she wanted this kit, and two, just how happy it makes me to see them because it just reminds me of my mom and her love of snowmen. So I love the penguin on his hat. That's adorable. All right, I'm not going to be able to find them all, but we'll see what we can do about the specials here. I'm going to, right off the bat, just say there is specials in the scarf here of a green fairy dust. You're going to see red fairy dust in the scarf. You're going to see anything that has this white background with a black dot on it, that is white fairy dust. So you see that in the snow, on his belly, on the penguin's bellies, and in the snowman all together there, on his little stick arms as well. The turquoise and the 2 turquoise fairy dust colors are up here in the sky, most specifically like in this splotch here and this splotch here of sky. You see a lot of the 2 turquoise color fairy dust, and AB as well. So it's like an outline of turquoise fairy dust, and then this N right here, this lowercase n, is the AB. So that will be so beautiful to see it all finished. The sky is going to glimmer. It's going to be beautiful. There's more, and then this capital A as well. So I'll just, let me zoom you in instead of lifting up the canvas here. When you look at this chunk of sky here, the lowercase n is AB, the capital A is fairy dust, and then the little symbol here that looks like a fence post is fairy dust. So that is all just going to be special drill, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. And this color here, this slash, is another fairy dust as well. So I just feel like all of that is going to be special drill, and it's going to be just beautiful to look at. Zoom it back out. We'll pan over it. You guys, it's so beautiful. And it's, for me, I'd be like, oh, that's a lot of blue, but I just think it's going to be so worth it. And the special drills will really enhance the experience. And I think it's just such a gorgeous one. There's also AB in his nose, which is like a must. Is there? Wait a second. Did I just lie? Yes, there is. I'm good. We're good right there. Anyways, yeah, yeah, all of that turquoise lining of the, like all of this is all fairy dust and AB, and it's gonna make this kit so gorgeous. The penguins themselves are adorable as well. So tons of special drills also along, you know, the scarf, the mistletoe that the snowman's got, highlights on the snowman, highlights on the penguins, and it's just gonna be a beautiful, beautiful piece. So I'm gonna get this one put away and we will check out the next one. Okay, the next kit I have to show you is called Classic Christmas. This is by Teresa Donahue McManus, and it is 27.6 inches by 25.6 inches, 69.9 by 65 centimeters. This one is 86 colors. Wow, that's a lot more colors than I thought it was gonna have, but it does have a special diamond. I'm really excited to open it up and see what the special diamond is, and it has 4 fairy dust. Total diamond count on this is 73,341. And this is, like I said, a square one. I'm really, really excited to open this guy up. Okay. Toolkit is the same as the first one I opened. So if you missed the first diamond painting and want to see the toolkit, you can rewind the video to see it there. And then I will show you the bronze card we got with this one. Isn't that beautiful? The artwork on this one is really, really pretty. I'm also really curious to see where that special drill is going to go. Okay, let's take a look at the color story. Wow, this has a lot of different colors in it. I wasn't expecting all those colors, but I guess I should have been. For 86 colors, that's a lot. Okay, our special diamond is probably a quad cube. It's Y197, and we will check that out in just a minute. And then our fairy dust looks like a red and a dark green. The camera is kind of pulling those a different way, but that definitely just kind of looks like a Christmas green. And then we have 2 more fairy dusts up here, a yellow and a white. Those are going to be pretty to see. This color right here is 6,000. Since Diamond Art Club uses the DMC color code, they actually, anything that's charted as a 6,000 is a color that they found that didn't exist in the DMC color code. So they actually just created it themselves, which means it's not like a special drill or anything, but it's a color that Diamond Art Club created, so you won't find it anywhere else, which I think is really cool. Okay, let's look at the drills. I'm really excited to see this kit, and it's going to make me wish I had bought it myself, but my mom and I have kind of similar taste. Well, kind of similar is relative. She doesn't like the Mrs. Butterdee and like the portrait ones that I like. She definitely leans more landscape, but we have an overlap between our taste where the stuff she gets I always want. She doesn't always want the stuff I get, but I always want the stuff she gets. Okay, look at our drills. So pretty. Yeah, my mom definitely likes more landscapes and nature scenes. So I'm not surprised at all that this one she really liked. There is a green fairy dust in there. I'm trying to see if I can see any more special drills. I'm not going to hunt too hard for them. We will see them. See if we can find them on the canvas too. And there's a darker green fairy dust right there. The one that I said was more Christmas green. There's your white fairy dust in there as well. So we found most of them. Okay. I'm going to try my hardest to not peek when I open this one. I need to open this the other direction though, I think, because that's how it faces. Okay. Wow, that is so pretty. It's almost a square. I think it's like 2 inches off from being a perfect square. This is gorgeous. Super beautiful. I love the dots all over it, make it look like it's falling snow, and the circle around it definitely gives it like it's in a snow globe. Here's the whole thing in frame for you guys to see. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. Now I see where the greens and stuff are coming from. These little splotches here and there. Super cute. Let's take a look at the top and we'll go down. Yeah, like the star at the top here just makes it look like it's like a snow globe almost, and that's like the top of it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really beautiful. I thought this was a house at first, but now I'm wondering if it's a church. Could very well be a church. I love, okay, here are our quad cubes. This is our special drill. It's listed as 97 here. It's these dots, so it's gonna look like dots of falling snow, like bigger chunks of snow. And a quad cube just means it takes up the place. One of those quad cubes will take up the place of 4 normal drills. So that's really cool. I love that they charted it as snow. I wonder, I didn't see them in the pack. So, oh, here they are. So there's the back of one right there. I really want to see the front of it. There it is. So they look crystally. They have like a clear iridescent type top to them. If you can see that through the wrapper. So that'll be really cool in this piece. There are so many beautiful colors in this kit. This is a very confetti heavy one, especially like in this area and these trees and such. You get a little bit of color blocking at the top here, but not much. You're not going to see much color blocking in this kit here. So this is so pretty. We're going to pan over it. Those 4 other specials, I mean, I'm not going to hunt too hard for them, but a lot of the red is in the windows around the building here. I definitely think it's a church. And the lowercase n is the green that I said. It was like a Christmas green. It's in these splotches here, here, and here. The up arrow is the yellow fairy dust, and you see that here in this window and in these little areas over here and here. And then you see it in the window up here, and you see a little bit of it in the star at the top here. And then the last one is just a white fairy dust, and that is the rest of those snow dots. So any of these little dots that you see, that is white fairy dust snow falling, and I think that's gorgeous. You'll see it in the on the roof and such, and some of it on the ground. It's not the main things on the ground, it's just any of the dots. So that makes it very confetti heavy. Sorry about the glare right here. I'm trying to avoid it, but it makes it very confetti heavy, but it will look so beautiful when it's done because it's the concept of falling snow, and I just think that's gorgeous. I love the different colored trees. It kind of gives the effect of like reflecting all the light from inside the building, or Christmas lights kind of making it look like that. And my favorite thing ever to diamond paint, well, I have like 3 favorite things, but one of my top 3 favorite things to diamond paint is a sky that is like not just a blue, but like has the pinks and the purples, and this is like the definition of that kind of sky. The sky has a lot of splotch blocking. That's a term Courtney coined in our live when we went live a couple weeks ago. Splotch blocking to me and to her is like little splotches of color that are color blocking, but they're not big enough that it's like a huge chunk of color blocking. It's just little splotches. And I think the sky here is like the definition of splotches. So Courtney from Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend coined that term, and I love it. And this is like the first real good example I've seen of it since she said splotch blocking. So I think that is the perfect definition of splotch blocking. All right. I'm going to put this one away. We'll take one more good look at it. This one's definitely beautiful. I can't wait to see my mom work on it. All right, I'm going to put this one up and we'll look at one of mine next. Okay, before I open the next canvas, I wanted to take a minute and ask you guys, if you like this video, if you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up button for me. It would mean the world to me, and it just lets YouTube know to push my video out there for people to see. The other thing I wanted to let you guys know of is, if you want to be a part of this little corner of the internet I've got going here, I would absolutely love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. I recently hit 1,000 subscribers, and on my vlog that I'm going to have out this weekend, I'm actually going to be having 1,000 follower giveaway. So it'll be for any of my subscribers to enter, and I want anybody who wants a chance to win a fun prize to be part of this family, subscribe to this channel, and consider coming back for my vlog that will be out this weekend with all the details you need to know for that. Okay, let's get back into it. We're going to open up Clara and the Nutcracker by Miss Holly next. 35 inches by 25.6 inches, or 88.9 by 65 centimeters. This one is a square drill kit, and it has 2 ABs and 5 fairy dust in it. 93,177 full diamonds. I'm so excited about this one. This was the artwork that caught my eye that I was like, yep, I gotta have it. Now it's a little darker than what I normally go, but I am excited to see it in person because I know that will no longer intimidate me the second I see the canvas. Let's go ahead and open this one up. The toolkit is the same, and I opened it in the snowman kit if you want to go back and see the toolkit. And let's look at the color story. I got a bronze treasure quest card for this kit, and I think it's so beautiful. Okay, we'll look at the color story next. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited about this, guys. Okay. So many purples, so many blues. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. The black colors kind of intimidate me a little bit, all those darker blacks, but I don't think I'll care once I see it, like I said. Some of these stickers are peeling. I'm glad they fold them now, because I feel like if it had been that open sheet that they used to have before, these would peel off. Okay, let's look at the special drills. You get a yellow AB, a white AB. That clover color is like a slate kind of gray fairy dust, and then a red, a pink, a yellow, and a purple. I'm so excited. All right, how many times can I tell you guys I'm excited? Open up the dust cover. I have quite a few Miss Holly canvases, and I just love her style. I love her full scene artwork too. It's so beautiful. Yeah, that's definitely a darker color palette than I'm used to, but I think it's going to be an exception in this case. It's just going to be so beautiful. I love the purples. The purples really help it pop. There is that a fairy dust? Yeah, that's a purple fairy dust right here above my fingernail. Let's see. Any other colors popping out at me? It's harder to see the fairy dust on these darker colors sometimes, but on the canvas they sparkle all the more. Okay, I pulled it off camera to look and see if I could see any more, and all I could see was this other pink one that's hiding in there. Really hard to see, but I did notice, you guys, look at how much 154. 1, 2, 3. 3 big bags of 154. That intimidates me a little bit. I better open this one up before I get too scared. Okay. I'm getting ready to work on a Miss Holly kit at the beginning of next year, I think in like February or March, called Little Baker, and I just love her full scene artwork so much. I am so excited. Here we go. Let's look at it. Yeah, it's a darker kit, but it is beautiful. Here's the whole thing in camera for you guys. Look at that Christmas tree. It's so gorgeous. And I know these colors look dark symbol-wise, but they'll differentiate when you put them down on the canvas, I think. All right, let's look through it. We'll kind of slide it down and see. Look at the little mouse right here. Oh my gosh. I love the curtains, the wreath. It's just such a classic Christmas scene. He's got a hat on. Oh my gosh, they have little marching hats on. Oh, so nutcracker, and I love it. It's so beautiful. Look at the mantle, the stockings, the candle there. I love this clock. And then, of course, the main event right here, the nutcracker dancing with Clara. And oh my goodness, her purple dress makes me so happy and looks so good. Look at all those. I love that the theme of like all of these kits is like the little single fairy dust dots. In this case, I feel like it's more twinkly lights, like lights reflecting off the tree, giving these little pops of twinkle color. I'm gonna go back to the original artwork. Yeah, like it gives like these little dots kind of give the look of like twinkling, or maybe it's like snowing. I don't know. It's beautiful. The magic of the nutcracker. It's so beautiful. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna keep panning this way. This tree is gorgeous. So gorgeous. All the presents under it. This one's so beautiful. And yes, I'll say it one more time. It pulls a little dark. It's a little intimidating to see how dark it is, but there are enough pops of color on here that they don't scare me too bad. The lights on the tree. I love how it's like a white fairy dust in the middle, and then around it is like a blue color to kind of give it like a iridescent kind of like tree light. effect. And I think that's so cool. The candy canes are beautiful. Look at the star at the top. This one is gorgeous. Look, there's some more mice. I missed those guys before. And I just think it's so pretty. I like the patterning in the ceiling up here. And it's just, wow, it's so pretty, guys. Definitely really excited I got this one. Sorry, I've hit the camera a couple times. It's hard when they go this way because then I end up having to move it off the table. Look at that pillow. Oh my goodness. Not much to say about this one, except for I just think it's beautiful. The purple fairy dust that I showed you is going to be mostly in her dress. It might be in other pops, other places, but most of it you'll see right here in her dress, which I think is gorgeous. The ornaments have the gold fairy dust color that we saw in the color story, and then the other colors are a pink and a red, which I'm sure you'll see in these touches of red and pink here. I'm not going to search too hard for them. But the slate color is the one I really wanted to see because I didn't see much of it. It's a clover symbol. I'm not seeing a ton of it. I'm actually not seeing any of it. I really want to make sure I know where it is. I'm going to search for it for a sec. You guys, I have searched this canvas for probably over 5 minutes searching for that clover symbol for fairy dust, Z317. I cannot find it anywhere. I can't find it anywhere. And my eyes are going cross trying to find it. So that one's going to have to be a surprise for me when I do this kit one day. But the one thing I did observe from my constantly analyzing it for the last like 5 to 10 minutes is this kit does have a lot of line blocking, which I'm not the biggest fan of color blocking, but I do love line blocking. And so line blocking is just like a straight line of one color. I like to save line blocking when I've done a lot of the colors around it, so you can just multi-place it and it like clicks right in the most satisfying way. The windows and the walls have tons of line blocking, so if that's your thing, you'll like this kit a lot. Like the fireplace, tons of line blocking there, and I think that's really fun. So yeah, not sure where that clover is. I think I might be losing my mind a little bit. I honestly was just laughing at how crazy I felt not being able to find it, and I still can't find it, but that's okay. Maybe someone else who unboxes this kit will have better luck than me, but I will just say I am gonna find it when I work on it one day, and that will be okay. I'm gonna get this one boxed up, and we'll look at the next one. Okay, the last one we are going to look at today is Cozy Christmas Cottage by Tom Wood. This is 36.6 by 27.6 inches, or 92.8 by 69.9 centimeters. This one has 80 colors, 2 ABs, an electro, and 3 fairy dust for a total diamond count of 104,813. I'm really excited to see where that electro diamond's gonna fall. Pull out the toolkit and the canvas. Take a look at this color story. I got a bronze card for this one as well. I think the artwork's really pretty in there though. And let's take a look at those specials. I just think it's such a cozy scene. I love the gingerbread house on top of the mantle, and it's a different aesthetic of artwork. Like I really love Aria illustrations. I love Marigold Nasuli. I love Mrs. Butterdee. That's kind of my style. Miss Holly. That's my style. Those are the kinds of paintings I like. This is just different, and I like that it's different and still the artwork that is beautiful and makes me happy. So I kind of liked doing something out of my comfort zone. Here are our 80 colors. Good variety of colors there. Ecru is not a special color. It's just the DMC color code. Ecru is unbleached thread. And so it's a special name, but it's nothing special. And then, wow, look at how many. We have 2 purple 6,000 drills, and a third purple 6,000 drill, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 brown 6,000 drills. So they had to create a lot of different colors to fill the gaps. I think that their 6,000 drills are mostly purples and browns, so it doesn't surprise me, but wow, that's a lot of 6,000 colors for a canvas. So it's kind of cool to think that like if they hadn't created their own diamonds in-house, it wouldn't have matched the original artwork as well as it probably does with all those 6,000 drills in there. So that's kind of cool. ABs, you get a red and a green, and then the electro looks like it's like a gold, and then fairy dust, an orange, a red, and a yellow. So I'm really excited to see this one as well. Let me know down in the comments below which one that I unboxed is your favorite so far. I will rank them at the end, but it's gonna be hard. Okay, here is our drills. This is our biggest canvas of the day. Already seeing a lot of specials in there. There's the red AB, and let's see, orange fairy dust here. There's our gold electro. So it just has, it's like more metallic-y looking. I wish I could get you a good shot of it. Here we go. It's like a metallic-y gold kind of drill. Really cool. I love a good special drill. I'm excited to see where that's going to go. There's a green AB. And I love the colors in this. It's a very warm tone, but it has enough pinks and greens and oranges and just really pretty. I'm excited for this. And then ecru's right here, like I said, not a special drill, just a special name, I guess. And we're going to open up the kit. Okay. All right, hold it back. Like I said, this one's our big canvas, so it's definitely not going to fit in frame. We'll see what we can do here. Wow. Oh my goodness. It's so cozy. I love this one. Wow. Seeing this one in person is really exciting. Here's the whole thing in frame for you guys. This is it's very rustic. It's very cabin in the woods, Christmas, and I just love it. Wow. I really, really like this one a lot more than I thought I was going to. Okay, let's look it over. I mostly want to see where that electro drill is going to be. Okay, look at the window. The ornaments hanging in the window are gorgeous. I like the tree outside so you can tell it's cold out there. This is so beautiful, this like wood paneling. And then there's an ornament hanging there. That couch the chair looks so cozy. And I love it when there's sleeping cats in my diamond paintings. They're so cute. Looks like there's some cookies and tea. This is like the perfect item painting. I love a good item painting where there's just something going on in every part of it and you feel like you're getting a lot of good stuff done. It's not as jam-packed as items as like an Aria Illustrations, but enough that it really excites me. There's some more, like this is just the bottom of the table. Like I think this for me will probably be the hardest part of the kit to get through just because of the dark colors and the lack of things going on, but not so much that it's killing me. I never mentioned it, but Diamond Art Club's covers are always perforated. All of these have the perforated cover in the gray line, so you can tear it back and fold it back, and that makes it really nice to work on different chunks of the kit. The cat looks so cozy. I love the glow of the fire. And look at the mantle with all that garland, and that gingerbread house is like my favorite. But look at this brickwork of the fireplace. There we go. That's adorable. That brickwork, beautiful. The wreath up there, oh my goodness, beautiful. Those, there's fairy dust and ABs in the wreath right there. The fire is so warm and cozy. I bet you there's going to be a lot of the fairy dust in that as well. Yeah, fairy dust in there, red and orange. There's a puppy dog under the tree. My sister's puppy would never sit so calmly under the tree without wrecking everything. And then look, beautiful poinsettias and that beautiful, beautiful rustic tree. There's our metallic. So that gold metallic is the strands on the tree, and that will be beautiful. All the strands of like garland-esque type, probably like a strand of like beets or something would be my guess. And that is all that gold metallic, and I am obsessed with that. This kit is gorgeous. So much more beautiful in person. I really was hoping I'd love it as much because I kind of took a risk buying it, and I'm so glad I did. The wood paneling on the wall there is so cozy looking, and it's a very, very high confetti, but like in a cool way because there's a little bit of line blocking in there. I like the home sweet home sign right here. But I think my favorite part of the kit is the gingerbread house right here, the fire in the fireplace, and the cat. So sorry, I shook you guys a little bit on that. I am in love with this one. This one makes me gush. So yeah, this one probably Out of the 4, I would say this one's definitely my favorite. So beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah, the other fairy dust, that green fairy dust, you're going to see that one in the tree and in a little bit of the floor and the mantle and stuff. And a lot of that orange and red fairy dust you're going to see in the bricks and in the fire. And then I'm really glad we found that metallic. So that will be beautiful. This one is so pretty. I love it. Okay, this one's my favorite out of the 4. Let's look at the pull up the other 3 here so I can figure out my order. You'll have to let me know down in the comments below what your order is of which one was your favorite. Cozy Christmas Cottage is my favorite, followed by Penguin Snow Day, then Clara and the Nutcracker, then Classic Christmas. Penguin Snow Day edged out Clara and the Nutcracker because of all those special drills in the sky. I really, really, really want this kit. I might have to wish list it, which is so crazy because my mom has it and we do not need the same kits. We have so many kits, we do not need the same kits. But I probably won't get it, but I'll definitely live vicariously through her diamond painting it, and it's just a really fun one. So let me know what your favorite was down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching me unbox these kits. Definitely come back if you enjoyed this because I do have a couple more coming in the mail. I just wanted to make sure I got this one out. I know people are antsy to see some of the Christmas releases since they weren't sneak peek, so I wanted to make sure I got a few kits out for you guys to see. The other 2 kits that I have coming in are the Mrs. Butterdy and the Marigold Asuli, which I know people are going to show off. Those, like, I feel like those are probably 2 of the most popular kits that were probably sold, so I know that you'll probably be able to find them elsewhere. But if you want to see my take on them, I will try this week to have a video of those 2 up. And a bonus 3rd Christmas kit that I might have bought this past weekend. That happened to still be in stock, so I'll have that one to show you guys as well when that one comes in. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and definitely if you want to subscribe, I would absolutely love to have you guys here. I have a lot of fun making time and painting videos and posting them, and I think you might have a lot of fun watching them, especially if you got all the way to the end of this video here with me. So thank you guys so much. Let me know how you feel about the Christmas release. Did you guys get any kits? Did you love your kits, or did you wish list them? And let me know which of the ones I unboxed here was your favorite today. I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!